Good afternoon. I got a draw here, and this is Plum Silver, by the way. I'm continuing the same theme that I was working on earlier, and I'm doing Jamie Lee Curtis. It's very pretty. Now, the Hollywood stars are been sort of, I believe that a lot of them are their gender's been changed. I don't know. I wouldn't even know if it's all of them. I think it's an exaggeration. It's like suddenly, some people are like believing that's it. That's all. They all are. Come on. Anyway, let's look at this. They do see things behind the scenes, and maybe they're feel tormented by it. So I think she's kind of like this person because she does push this woke agenda, but you can see she's tormented in the way she talks about it. Like that's the feeling I get. It's almost like, is she really believing this? So in this draw, I see this. I see this tormented soul. Well, because first of all, okay, in the past, the King of Cup. The King of Cup could say that, yes, she was a male before in the past, but my gut feeling is going to be, no, I think it's more the personality, archetype of the King of Cup, which is not he controls his emotions. He doesn't want people to see or know how he feels about certain things. He knows how to control them. So that's because the cups is emotion. So that's what I would say about her. Like in the past, it's kind of a person who really kind of kept it to herself, or make sure she keeps it to herself. But what we're seeing in the public, because if you've seen my other videos, you know that this is like the card the public knows that what we're seeing, and this is what's happening in the scene around behind the scenes, or this is her subject here. Nine of Swords. Not she's living a nightmare, and she's feeling really pulled fast by what's all this information that has to be spoken about, and she wants to show truth and integrity, being the Queen of Wands in the center there. So it could mean that, what she's trying to say, or she's forced to say certain things, it may not make her happy, because just below we got the Three of Swords, and it's not a very happy person. These ideas are tormenting her. And in the world, like you see, like she looks like, oh yeah, she's all very happy, and she's trying to shine, but there's a deep nightmare, that unfounded nightmares, Nine of Swords. There shouldn't be a problem, but it's pulling her, and might be even because with the things that she has to say, or she feels like if she's tormented, and it's like a dual idea, because see, we get the Two of Pentacles here. So, and then this is like being pulled by two horses. So you see, it's the dark and the white side of things that are pulling her. And it really, in the future, it's giving her a lot of trouble. She feels like she's going into, she's having like not a good time about this, whatever she has to say. And she rather hides her feeling. Because she probably always had to do this. But she understands that she has to show truth and integrity. And it's really, she has to put a face to it, So, because I think she believes both. Like if she had to speak her mind on her own opinion, you could see two sides of it. Now, I pulled three other cards, and again, I don't see anything to do with her genders being changed, but she has a daughter or son. I don't know which way it started, but I seen photos of it, and I don't even know if it's before or after. It doesn't matter. So the other three cards, I got Evolution, and I've got in the middle Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacle. Well, the Nine of Pentacle is like, you basically have it all. Like you have all the information, you know it all. And the Hierophant is like, there's some justice that has to be done, some information that is to be just, and it has to be clear. And it's part of the evolution to who, or maybe her family, through her child, through her son or daughter, that she's sort of being pulled, having to talk about this is giving her a lot of dual nightmares. Like Nine of Swords is a bit of a nightmare. It's like unfounded nightmare. It's like it gives her thoughts, or making her feel trapped in her thoughts. She's trapped in her thoughts, and she'd rather not having to speak out the truth about certain things, because she may have to hold back certain things. So you see, there's a bit of a tormented soul right now. And because I think she could easily be on both camp, you know. She could believe one or the other, and she might have a very strong opinion, but she has to sort of juggle all this and just to put a face, you see. And then we got she knows it's the evolution because through talking about it and having to, maybe expose the darker sides of things, so the things that are in order, that are holding things together. So that might be what she needs to be doing. No, the question was about about her agenda, but I don't see this as being prominent. I think the universe, where this is how cards are, they like to speak about really what's important, the essence of the person that you connect. And I always see that, a troubled soul. There you go. And even looking at a photo of her, I don't get a sense at all. She was a male originally. So I would say, I would let that one go, to say, no, this is just a person who's actually probably seen and knows all about this. And now she feels like she needs to speak out, but learning through her daughter, son, the way they're expressing themselves. And so through that, it's pulling her into this field right now, because it's in her own family. All right, so hopefully you like that. That was Jamie Lee Curtis, and I don't know who I'm going to do next, but there's some interesting ones out there. I'll let you know. All right, thank you.